Sorry, yo, what's good, man? This is dznpodcast. It's your boy Dre on the mic, and I'm your host. Here with introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up? I'm back. It's Travis, man. I told y'all before, call me Bear, Travis, don't matter, but y'all can just stick with Trav, you heard?
All right, man. You know how we doing this motherfucker, man. Hey, yo, we back, man. And you know what we got to do? We back, man. We got to hit y'all with some tunes, man, a.k.a. some music, a.k.a. some instrumentals, a.k.a. some beats.
Let's get it.
So, first, we going to hit y'all with this right quick. Appreciate y'all, man. We love you and appreciate y'all.
Much love, much love.
Let's go ahead.
I'm from Brooklyn. What it look like? What it look like? What it look like? I know those niggas that can't rap like me. Know them niggas that can't rap like me. I can't rap. I can't rap. But I do this shit for my hood and that is that. Yo. Yeah. 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 These vibes out here is amazing, man. The music is great. The instruments is lovely, man. We just gonna keep this pushing. We gonna keep this rolling. It's amazing. And Drake, thank you for having me back on this, man. Thanks, man. Thank you.
No problem, man. Always welcome. Yeah. On another motherfucking level. Intro DZM podcast, how we get it. Like a bass in the treble when we cleffin'. Ain't nothing clapping or grabbing, I'm setting up. Not the set on gang bang. Ain't nothing for the first or the other left hand saying that's game, point and match. How I get it on, I hit the back, I make it in the front, I make it she want. I ain't have it though, and about forever. Fuck it.
Yo, I done heard some gay shit in that one just a little bit. I'm like,
no,
they can't see my face, but it caught me off guard. I'm like, well, this shit sound kind of.
No, you didn't. Run it back, buddy. Always gotta bring it back when people don't understand. Gotta bring it back, and that's what we did with the podcast. They didn't understand why we was gone, but we had to bring this motherfucker.
And listen, you know, people got to take breaks from certain things so they can learn and grow and evolve from certain situations. You know, relationships, school, just anything, because there's always something out there that you got to fix and you got to get through. And it doesn't have to be relationship. It doesn't have to be an emotional thing. It could be like something physical, like rehab or something. There's always something there, mentally, physically, or spiritually. Everybody needs to break and everybody needs to continue to grow. And that's just what we're going to do. That's why we brought it back, because we're going to keep educating and we're going to keep learning from y'all. We keep learning from ourselves. So, I'm appreciative for being back on this once again. And I'm appreciative, for those that, listen to our podcast, or my man Dre's podcast that I've been lucky to be featured on a couple times now. So with that being said, Dre, you know how you do. You got to take over from him, man.
I gotta do first off, man. Let people know when knowledge has been dropped on your head tops, boy. No Drake voice, but the Drake catchphrase was indeed used because everybody knows it. You know what I'm saying? But Anyway, man, what's up with you, bro?
Nothing much, man. I just been, like I said, doing some rehabilitating of myself. Just macking out. Trying to keep creating, not trying to, because I'm always creating, living. Seeing things through a different perspective. Getting back into the shape I love. And not just physical, but mentally and everything. So how do you say, it's a vibe. I just been looking for that, grasping that. That's all I've been doing. That's some real sentimental shit right there.
Again, knowledge has been dropped on your head tops, boy.
Yeah.
But as you say, you've been preparing your mental and physical being to be the highest it can be, correct?
Yes, sir.
So have I. But I've been going through a reflection period of my lifetime, just thinking about where I've been and what I did to this point in my life. Right now, I am 22. Birthday was last month. Shout out to me. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, woo, woo. That's that birthday shit. Every birthday, my mom and dad would say, I'm another year. Oh, we about to get copyrighted like hell because of that. Shout out to, all grown up. The sequel to Rugrats growing up. I'm a big Rugrats kid. So, I had to drop that.
So before we get into the series, what was your favorite Nickelodeon shows, man? Since you said Rugrats.
Just like kid stuff, right? Or like as I got older into my teens.
Bro, just favorite shows in general.
Number one, Avatar, The Last Airbender, even Legend of Korra. Like I wasn't into Yu-Gi-Oh or Legend of Zelda or anything,
You was asleep.
Yeah, I was asleep. No cap. I was asleep until I got older. Like I didn't get to anime until I was older, and I'm still not even heavily into it as a lot of my homies are. But Avatar, that was my thing growing up. Danny Phantom, Degrassi, a lot of Degrassi. I got a lot of inspiration from Aubrey Graham from off that show. His performance definitely struck.
Wheelchair Jimmy.
Pow. That's not funny. But no, even then, certain characters like his and I can't think of their actual names, but Elizabeth, JT, Paige. There are so many characters in there that because of my sister, I got to grow up watching that show, and gaining knowledge and insight from that. Not everything is always going to be 100% accurate, but exaggerated because it's entertainment. But there's a lot of stuff I've gained inspiration from, and I use that. And you can see that in reflection of some of my work. But going back to the shows, Danny Phantom, hell, even Zoe 101, not even gonna hold you. I felt for my boy Chase, who ain't getting until he graduated.
I seen it. I seen it. Yeah.
There we go. Fucking, I ain't gonna hold you. I was a big, iCarly fan growing up, and that sounds really weird.
I seen it.
The only reason why I say it sounds weird or whatever, because y'all can't see me, but I'm 6'4", 200+ pounds, and I'm all black. You would think if I didn't start talking to you, you would think I'm some kind of AO or something. But no, that I grew up on that show. I was a kid. It was fun. It was fun to watch. Zoe 101 and so many stuff. Oh, matter of fact, by far my favorite, and there's a reason for it. Drake and Josh, by far my favorite Nick show. I put that over Avatar, and the reason why I put it over Avatar is because Drake Bell and Josh Peck. I remember when they were doing the Nick at Night stuff. When they were even younger, when they had first met, and then when they had Drake and Josh for those years that they did, man, it's certain duos were just meant to happen. You know what I mean? And that parent, Megan, yo, that's a little half of Miranda Cosgrove, love you, honey, but yo, that show, it worked with the both of them, man, and it just seeing them grow. And it's crazy. They're older than the both of us. But but as a kid you can recognize growth even then. That show is I was watching an episode, I think it was Treehouse or whatever, where they got stuck making their neighbor's kid a new treehouse because they accidentally blew it down with a rocket that the boys were, not excited to have, but they enjoyed it, and they ended up getting stuck in the fucking treehouse. And my favorite fucking part, Josh looks at Drake and he's like, He's like, Drake, where's the door? He's like, it's right there. I drew it in magic marker. Like, I need to get the saw. Go get the saw. He's like, fine, I'll go get the. I see what the problem. You think? Like it was just, it was so. It wasn't even cringy. It was like really, really. It was, at least for me, it was that was pretty comedic. You know, like just watching that growing up, I loved that.
It was two white dudes acting like two white dudes.
Yeah, and that shit is fucking hilarious as fuck. But nowadays, you might want to fucking protect yourself at all times. Like, that's not against every white person, because not everybody's like that, obviously. But in this day and age, everything is getting scary. I know y'all couldn't hear me say but like I said, in this day and age, everything is, it's just getting scarier. You know what I mean? But Drake and Josh, hands down, hands down, one of my favorite shows. What about you, Dre?
All right. So you missed the legendary Nickelodeon shows of all time. First of all, Kenan and Kel.
First off, that's a given.
That.
If anybody doesn't say that, like, you shouldn't even have to say Kenan. Come on now, Kenan Kel, really?
Man, orange soda, bro.
Oh my God! You know what? That did leave my head. That's a good one.
Orange soda, man.
Oh, there was one that was really, really creepy. It was like meaty something, mighty meat, healthy meat. It was really, it's like these like 3-dimensional characters or whatever the fuck they were, and they worked at this like
Mr. Meaty.
I always thought that shit. Yeah, it sounds like the start of a weird porno, but like just title wise. But the entire show is creepy, bro. You could not get me to watch that now. Like, you cannot get me to watch that. Like,
I remember the episode when homie had the tapeworm in his
yeah,
stomach.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like that, that shit made me not want to eat. I'm a big guy. I like to eat, but like food, dog, it's okay. Ha ha! He tried to play me, but now like, you know, we gotta keep it fresh, but we gotta keep it funny, and we gotta keep it, you know, a little sensual up in this piece. But
ain't no chicks in this room.
No one else know that. I'm looking at a fine shorty right now. I'm not. It's just a chair, but you can sit on it. Wait, that came out kind of gay. We're gonna edit that out. That's not. I kind of ruined the perspective on chairs now, fellas. I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant to do. And shorties, you can. That's just gonna be edited out. And if you hear that sound and you hear me laughing and you hear me saying XYZ, don't worry about it.
It wasn't getting edited out.
It's not getting edited out. Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's mistakes. But you get what I mean. Like we just try to keep it funny. We try to keep it funny. But yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. So since I can't think of any other shows, those are my only two. All of that and Kenan and Kel. But I did see I grew up watching iCarly, Drake and Josh, and Man the Show. I grew up watching all that. So
there's another show. Nothing Man the Show. Hilary Duff. Like, I will say right now, Lizzie McGuire. There we go. Hilary Duff was my Nickelodeon crush.
It's gonna be the whitest episode of dznpodcast.
Hey, nah. Like we talking for like certain, like, I love all women, and I'm not saying that in a creepy way. I'm saying that in a serious way. Like, I respect y'all, got love for y'all, and I grew up with women. I have 8 sisters, 7 living. Like, I grew up with women. I can treat y'all, know how to treat y'all with respect and love and admiration and everything. Hilary Duff was someone that was one of my childhood crushes, and just how she carried a role. I don't really see that too much with a lot of, you know, up and coming actresses or even somewhat established actresses in this day and age. Zendaya, she's killing it.
Yo, you seen Euphoria?
Yeah,
I haven't. I heard about that.
Yo, bro, listen. Some guys I've met, they joke around about the first episode,
But I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I heard a lot of people like getting like raped and fucked on that shit.
So we're not spoiling anything on this show, and there's always more that meets the eye on this show. There's always something more, and
that's just what I heard.
It's really good. No, like in all seriousness,
like bad. I'm just saying that's what I've heard.
No, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. You see a lot of shit. I'm not gonna say his name, but the person that had me watching it, I went over to his house and we were watching it. Yes, me and my boy watched the show together. He told me it was good, and I gave it a shot. The show was good, and me and him were watching it. And I'm like, oh, this shit is really great. Zendaya, yo. If her and that little fucker from Power don't get like MTV roles or so, not MTV, like if they don't get awards for their you know their talent, their acting on screen. I can't think of his name in real life, but Tariq on Power got mad people hating him, got mad people liking him, like, oh shit, that nigga, you know, like they feeling him or they hating him. That's how you can tell your acting is good. When people want to see you in person and smack fuck out of you because of a role you're playing as a character, not yourself, but as a character.
Well, the thing with Power though, Power like went to shit. Like,
no. We not gonna do that. We not gonna get there just yet. We on Euphoria. We gonna get to Power because I wrote that down. We gonna get to Power. But I was saying, like Zendaya, she's amazing. Miley Cyrus, like, you know, my God, by far my favorite singer in the whole world, just because of her voice, not just because of her music, but her voice is very empowering, and it motivated me to write music of my own. She was my motivation behind making music, in all honesty. Now we can jump into Power real quick. Everybody has mixed feelings about the show.
Keep in mind, I haven't seen the last season yet.
He hasn't seen the last season.
I'm going to when it's finished.
The last season, from what I can say, has been a big step up. As a young fan who watches, like, it's been a big step up from how it's been before. Like, in the very beginning, the show was fire. You know what I mean? Like with any show, it could either, and this is not me bagging on the show. This is like, yo,
it took a nosedive though.
I'm not gonna hold you. I personally feel like it took a nosedive too. At one point, I felt like certain stuff shouldn't have happened the way it did, and certain characters started getting killed off. But that's what makes a good show, like, because you're gonna have mixed emotions about it. You're gonna like see it's gonna take a dive, but to see it build back up. 50 Cent and the lady that
Trey Songz singing a theme song.
No. See, hold on. Nah. This is another thing. What did they do after the second episode? They brought Joe back. Yeah, when that third episode hit, I kid you not, I was waiting for it. Like in my head, I'm looking for. They say it's a big rich town. Like I was not like I figured Trey was coming, and then I heard like shortly after. I never took a straight path nowhere. Life full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow cabin sky. I was like, oh shit. They brought it back. Like, fuck yeah. And they said that shit was soft. No disrespect to Trey Songz because he did his thing, but that shit seemed like it was a little too happy for it to be Power.
It was just kind of make it Trey Songz.
Right. Like big life, city life, I gotta make it. Like
you didn't need a demonstration.
All right, you know what? Piss off. Oh my God. That's an insider for you folks. On the topic of music real quick, like I know we just switched off from, you know, shows and a whole bunch of stuff, but going on to music real quick, I got a friend who introduced me to a song earlier tonight. Well, not earlier tonight, a little while ago. And I cannot wait for you, what do you call people? North Carolinians to hear it. Like it, if you know this person, you would not expect them to have gone as hard as they did on this song. And this, what, yo? I'm not gonna give you guys a title of it. Personally, I don't know the title. For me, it's holy shit. That was good. That's a title for me. Boy, oh my gosh, that was amazing.
So speaking of music, though, what albums have you been hearing lately?
Lately, I kind of just been in my books. I haven't even been listening to music like that. Like, that sounds kind of weird, but like, as someone who's like heavily invested into music, like, I don't know. It's kind of tough. I haven't really listened to a whole bunch. Actually, my sister, she put me on to whose album just dropped like a week ago.
Wale.
No, it wasn't. No, actually, it might have been Wale. And I was feeling it. No, it wasn't Wale. No, it wasn't. Who was it?
Casanova.
Nah, I fuck with Cass shit heavy. Fuck out here. It wasn't Cass. I would have known it was Cass. it was one of those little something like not little Yachty, not little, like one of those young niggas, you know, that are around our age, the ones I can kind of like give two shits about. Damn, he got a song. It was really, I can't even think of the name of the song, but like I promise you, if I heard it, I can like repeat some of the words to the song too. It was I enjoyed it. I can't think of his name for like, man, what was his name? Trippy Red. That's it. Like I don't think he put out an album, but he might have put out a song some time ago. Sorry if you guys can't hear me, but I think he did put out an album. Whatever it was that was recent, like really recent. I fucked with it heavy, and I don't really fuck with him heavy, but like I fucked with the song. You know, everybody got their shit. Like I'm not a big Juice WRLD head, but you'll hear me fucking play Lucid Dreams on repeat like a motherfucker. And that's just only one of his songs, but still, yeah, not too much, man. Like I've been listening to a lot of old shit actually.
I've been listening to Maxo Cream, Earth Gang, Dreamville's Project. Let's see what else. Just listen to Danny Brown's new album the other day. I ain't really listened to it. I was just playing it while doing some homework.
Hey, work after work.
Wale's album.
Hold on, that's another thing I'm gonna mention later. Work after work. I'm glad I just said that. Work after work, but Wale, I gotta listen to his shit.
But yeah, man, I've just been going back listening to the same stuff. Like I said earlier, and I was right. This year was gonna be dry, and this year is dry as shit.
Yeah, man. I feel like rap wise, it has definitely been dry. You know, except for some few songs. But like even then, it's like it wouldn't have been what it was without the beat.
Have you listened to Chance the Rapper's album?
Don't you get me started. Stop. After this, I have not got a chance to. I have a no homo there. If you go in my room, you will see a poster of him from his what album was it? It was an album that Tyrell had first put me on. Whatever Juke Jam was on from that album. The cover for that album. The only reason why I had it was because of what you call it. I feel like with his music, and it's not me. This is not making. I'm not saying this nigga's hanging over my bed. What do you call it? His music. I like the way I like his style, bro. I feel like nobody like spits or even does what he does like that, and that's something that's legendary in my book. But no, I have not listened to his stuff. I am going to after. I'm glad you just reminded me though.
You're gonna be disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He dropped the ball.
Yes.
I'm kind of hurt, Chance. I don't take everybody's word for it, but I'm gonna be picky now. I'm gonna be picky. I've been defending for a little while now. I'm gonna be picky. Nah, hold on. For singers though,
He was talking about his wife the whole album.
really?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Listen to it.
All right,
And get back to me.
All right, back. Look, how about this next podcast? If I'm not here, most likely I may not because I may be busy. But if I am here, cool. If not, Dre's gonna have my response on how that album will be. I will be sure to text him and let him know. But that's just I'm gonna let him know so y'all can know too. Singers though, Chris Brown. Let's talk Chris Brown and Drake real quick. No Guidance. I think that just hit 100 million views on YouTube right now. 100 million views for that song. Like it's no, not 100. Maybe a little more than that now, but that's still yo.
Two light-skinned dudes making a song together that are talented.
I mean, yeah,
what do you expect?
Like, what do you expect? You know what I mean? But like, I got a homie in mind when he first heard the song. He said, and then I saw someone else do this on Instagram too. It was like they not even supposed to be like making music together, bro. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, they not supposed to be making music, dude. This shit fire. You got it, girl. You like niggas is really feeling like, yo, let me actually listen to this shit, bro. Like that shit is fire. His Indigo album is heat with a bunch of features he got on it.
Too many songs again.
Yo, hold on, but
he released an expanded edition.
Yo,
again.
that's where I drew the line, Breezy. Like, bro. You are fiending. You are already not if one of the best or the best in this era, from my era. You know what I'm saying? you did not have to make a deluxe or even just add some more songs into it. What he got, like 45 songs on? Yo. And on the last album, he had just as much. Like, there was so many good songs, bro. Like, but you know, with each song is something different, and that's cool because it's for the fans. You know, like, if you wanted to hear this on this album, like, if you wanted to hear more, if you wanted to hear a song that's more like this, you got it. You know what I mean? Like, he did that. Like, that's dope. I would never put more than, like, for me, I don't think I would put more than like 12 songs on an album, or not 12. That's kind of short. Let's say 20 maybe, but. Even
that's a double disc.
Even yeah, I was gonna say, like, even like if y'all know what them disc are, them CD-ROMs that I used to like beg my mom, you know, to get so we could play it in the car. If y'all know what I'm talking about that, that's a double disc type of album. You know what I'm saying? But like, very few people, like artists I know that have actually done stuff like that and that actually sell. The whole thing sell. But that's breezy for you, man. He been in the game since he was what, 14? Shoot, he 30 now. That's some time. But yeah, man, I feel like it's been pretty good for some singers this year. Rappers, yeah, I've been kind of dry on my end. I'll tell you, I like what they was doing with the So Brooklyn beat, man. I think, who did it for Chicago?
I have no idea.
It was pretty good. Whoever did it for Chicago actually was fire. But the So Brooklyn beat, Brooklyn is my home. I was born in Brooklyn. I grew up in Queens. You know what I mean? And like, you know, I'm so Brooklyn. Cass brought it. And so did Fab. Huh? Like, it was, that's my, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Sometimes I feel like that nigga Casanova need a hug. Cass 2 times, bro. I really think you need a hug sometimes. You and DMX both, bro. Y'all make a song, bro. I swear y'all lungs gonna be bled dry. Huh? Hey, that's my dog. Hey, yo, Cass. Yo, I'm here. What's poppin'? Like, yo, I'm telling you. Like, I feel like those two niggas need hugs, bro. But no, they killed it. Fab did his shit on that feature, yo. He did a feature. There's a couple hits out here that I like.
Yeah. Coming off of music into a little bit of a serious topic. Apparently, 95% of baby food tested actually has toxic metals in them, study finds.
Yeah, man.
What that basically means is they're all trying to kill us, and they're starting on their kids first, and we need to watch what we eat every single day.
Hey, man, how many babies does it take? Yeah, how many babies does it take to paint a wall? I'm not going to tell that joke. If you know it, you're a very fucked up individual. Drake can't even look at me because of what I just say. Yo, that's not funny. I heard that joke years ago, and it's too sad to be a joke. But no, but seriously, you know about the kids. You know the kids right now. The kids being born. I have a niece that was just born. Shout out to my boy Loyalty, who just had a little girl. That's my new niece. That's my God. That's my niece. That's fam. You know what I'm saying, like, shelter. But like all the kids, you know, being born now, and the babies as they grow older, they're gonna be the ones, you know, to make differences in this world after we're gone, or you know what I'm saying, by the time we're like,
if the world still exists.
You know, like with everything we doing, you know, I'm pretty sure shit is gonna implode. But we've been saying that for years. But
it's gonna happen one day.
One day, you know, you never know. Wake up tomorrow, and next thing you know, angels are here smiting all of us to hell. But shout out Supernatural, big fan of the show.
I hit the wrong button, by the way. I meant to hit this.
Hey, either or, spooky time. But no, man, like certain stuff, you know, I don't believe everything that I read, but you know, when you start to hear a whole lot of stuff consistently, you can't be too ignorant not to start believing some stuff. But I actually did some of my own research, and you know, even when it comes down to dog food and stuff too, like a lot of the stuff that's in it, you know, it's really toxic, and it's just like leftover stuff. And when it comes to like metallic forms that are ions that are in baby food, you know, you really have to pay attention to everything you get, because you only get that. Yeah, you can reproduce however many times until a certain amount, but even so, that's not going to replace the kid you lost, you know, because of something that happened. So Yeah, you just got to be careful, man, when it comes to getting baby food. You really do, because man, as a cat that wants a bunch of kids, not now because I cannot afford them or myself, but like as someone who wants kids, who loves kids, I have a whole bunch of nieces and nephews. Like I care about them. What's put into their system. It's like you can't be ignorant or dismissive to a lot of stuff. And as much as we don't want to believe a lot of this stuff, there are a lot of things out there, that are just killing us off. Like point blank period. And I don't just mean each other. I mean the things that we put in our bodies. I know that now. And this is not a shot at, saying like, oh, everybody be vegan. Not everything works for everybody. Trust, I have been there. Not everything works for everybody. And that's perfectly fine. There are a lot of religions that believe, you got to eat certain things like at night or whatever. So you don't eat smaller creatures or beings that, we can't see like because of our eyesight, but seeing there's other things that are around us or floating in the air. Not floating, but you get what I mean. Like you have to be careful. And that's not me hating on veganism or any other those kind of religions that are like that. That's me like, identifying with that, saying like we really have to be careful what we take in and give to others. You know what I mean?
So basically he's saying if you eat pork, stop eating that bullshit because it ain't good for you. No, it's bullshit. But,
I had a dream. I kid you not, right? I blame Supernatural for this one. Love y'all, but I had a dream. God came to me in my sleep. I couldn't see him, but I could hear him. And what do you call it? He was eating bacon. I'm like, you eat bacon? He's like, we all have to embellish ourselves with something sometimes. I'm like, wow, G.O.D. himself. And when I woke up, I was trying to figure out, I'm like, yo, God ate bacon. And I kid you not, I was on Netflix and Supernatural was on. And when God was in the series, that was so funny. I'm like, wow, that's so funny. But yeah, just overall, I'm dragging it here, but be wary of what you put in your body, man. Your body is a temple. Just appreciate it like it. If you want to eat wine, if you want to get drunk, if you want to smoke, you want to fuck your body up, from what we know, you only have one life. You only have one body that you can take care of for you. And that goes for not just the food you put in your body, not just stuff the drinks, like let's say other people, like letting your body be used by other people. Now that's a whole nother topic we may or may not discuss later tonight. If we do, all right, we're gonna touch some people, and I know they're gonna be upset about it, or they may, accept it. But like I said, you just gotta be wary. You really gotta be wary. We're being serious, and that's what's important. You have to pay attention to a lot of stuff. There's no being nonchalant anymore. There's just not. It's not the time for that anymore. Not at all.
So, in other words, he is saying, ladies, if you are having sex with somebody and you happen to, and they have a condom on, and all of a sudden they don't have it on, it may be stuck in your stuff. So,
yeah, I've heard that to happen, man. Y'all kidding me? Instead of meow, it'd be row. When that shit gets stuck, you lose the shit. You want to laugh? Go ahead and hit your little button. It's okay. Like the iCarly shit. It's okay. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I know y'all was laughing at that one. Y'all do not need me behind that boxy guy. Woo, I'll be pissing y'all off. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and play something real quick. I'm messing up y'all eardrums. If y'all got headphones on, I'm so sorry.
That's my job. I'm gonna make it so when it hits like that, it ain't gonna like hurt him too much.
All right, bet. So let me go hit him with some bad singing. You ready?
I will cut your mic off like Nicki Minaj did Joe Budden.
Ah, that's so fucked up. Yo, that's so fucked up, bro. Yeah, that's so fucked up.
We not about to have that.
We not supposed to. Yo, you don't just do that, bro. You don't just do that. Nah, man. But real talk. Uh, hinting back at music shortly. We're still on a serious topic. So let me just say right now, I come from a family of singers and musicians. A lot of the men in my family know how to play the guitar. I'm one of the men that know how to play the piano. I'm still learning, but I've gotten a lot better at it to where I'm learning how to play songs by ear. Reading sheet music has gotten like a lot easier. I'm trying to teach myself how to play the guitar, but I think I'm gonna end up leaving that to them. I'm still gonna try. My mother, great singer. Grandmother, she sung. My sister, she's a writer. Me, I'm a writer. I know for a fact I'm the writer. I can be a lyricist, songwriter, playwright, storyteller, any of that stuff. You know what I mean? But singing wise, like I never considered myself a singer. And after the 2 surgeries I've had with this year alone, like I definitely never saw myself having a career singing. Maybe my kids someday, if that's what they're really good at and that's what they want, then cool. Not everything is meant for everybody, yo. Not everybody is meant to be a rapper. Not everybody is meant to be a singer. That's just facts. That's just how it is. I'm not saying don't not sing because nobody else likes it. You're doing it for you. If you like rapping, you can't rap, or every time you rap it's some really weird such shit like yo, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy, Dre. Like I do that too much with you when we're off, this. But like you get what I'm saying. Like not everybody's meant to rap. You know, a lot of these are gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Sit down. You sound like sign up for like fucking Scooby Doo or Roadrunner or something like. Shut the fuck up. That's not rap. You just mumbling, my nigga. You like me first thing in the morning and my grandfather first thing at night. Like yo, shut the fuck up. Y'all know he got caught with a ratchet. Yo, if y'all know what I'm talking about with that Chief Keef shit, man, yo, go ahead and let that eye wrong. You know what I'm saying? But not everybody's meant to be a rapper, yo. Not everybody's meant to be a singer. Me, I can write songs all day. Don't mean I'm gonna sing them. Like this is all right. So Dre, let me ask you real quick. This is your show and you being awfully quiet, so we're gonna have to fix that up real quick. But I want to ask you. When you writing a new song or a new track or whatever, do you write it as if you're writing it or are you writing for someone else to spit?
When I'm making a song for myself, I'm writing it for me most of the time.
All right, most of the time.
When I'm making beats, though, I'm making beats kind of not for me to rap on. It's weird.
Got you.
Because when I rap, I intend on rapping and spitting stuff that I want to say. But when I make my own beats, I don't make beats for myself to rap on. It's really odd.
Right.
And plus, I don't always write.
Got you.
I go off the dome. So
it'd be like that.
I'm starting to, but I noticed as I've like gotten figured out my flow and figured out how to do it on certain tracks, like I started writing more now, and I've gotten like way better as far as getting out song concepts and getting the verses down quick and easy, and not having to do so many takes.
Yeah. So. Well, that's another thing for me. I've never, to this day, I've never recorded myself singing. I'm like, recording yourself on your phone, that's different. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you doing it. When you're in the studio, you got the headphones in, you either don't got your song in front of you and you got it memorized, which I feel like you're supposed to do. Especially if it's a song you've been working on for like forever. But, I've never saw myself as a singer. And I write my songs like whatever the mood is. Once I have an idea of what genre of music it's supposed to be, then wherever the lyrics go, I can imagine it in the voice of a female. And yes, I said genre. I don't just stick to one fucking genre. Like I hate how. Let me just say real quick. You know how mad it actually makes me. It gets under my skin when I hear people be like, nah, I don't listen to this, bro. That shit is trash. Are you dumb? This shit came from your beat came from a whole different genre, nigga. That's rock, nigga. That's just in a different rap beat now because they fucking jazzed it up. Stupid ass little boy. Like, stupid ass, bro. Like, no. Like, nah, poetry gay, bro. What the fuck do you think rap is, nigga? That shit is just sped the fuck up. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Like, it just depends on your diction and how you say it, bro. Like, shut the that ignorance, it just gets to me. It really just gets to me. Like, There's so many songs that like nowadays, like if I hear a certain beat on, I'll be like, oh shit, like this dude did it like some years ago. Like I remember a few years ago, or however long ago it's been when like Chris Brown, he uses a whole lot of like older stuff and finesses it with his era stuff, and it goes good for a lot of the time. Like he did this song, what was it? Questions, like, girl, I got a question for you. Can I get an answer? Yeah. Like y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, that's Kevin Lytle or Little, whatever his name was, and his song was based off of that. And I'm pretty sure, he could have got that from someone else. You know what I mean? Like Chris Brown has a history of doing that. She Ain't You, Human Nature by Michael Jackson. Like a lot of this stuff is just repeated over. And Michael Jackson was an R&B singer. What was he? King of pop.
But he did R&B though.
You get my fucking point. He looked at me so straight, but he did R&B. Like, but no, like in all seriousness, still, like rapping isn't for everybody. Singing isn't for everybody. Writing isn't for you. No.
Basically, what he's trying to say is, bro, do what you love and do what you enjoy. Don't do what everybody else is doing because it's cool and it's for the moment.
Right. That's in a nutshell. That's exactly it. You know, if you love doing it, do it. Don't do it because you got a whole bunch of knucklehead ass niggas telling you, like, oh, this shit fire. Like, no. I have a friend, I said it earlier, who's dropping a song, I think it's on Monday. A whole bunch of songs on Monday. I hope he drops a lot more like this because that shit was fire. But when he introduced the song to me a couple hours ago or an hour ago, however long it's been, I'm kind of out of my brain. But the song was really fire. Like, and I'm going to be brutally honest if I think the shit is trash. Yo, I'm from the city where niggas like will hand you a mixtape or whatever, like from back in the day or whatever, and be like, yeah, you got to hear my shit. Or stop you like to play it, or they be playing it on the train. Like, shut the fuck up. This shit is garbage, dude. Like, don't hear that. But no, homie that played me his song earlier, that shit was really finesse. Like I said, if you knew who he was, you would not expect him to have snapped on the fucking beat that he spat on. Bro, nah, this shit was clean. I respect that. I love that. That's the shit that makes me happy. Like, seeing shit like that. Like, did it for himself. I really want to know what the fuck he was going on that day when he did. I do not want to believe anything he says. Like, nah, bro, it's just vibing. Nope. No, you weren't. I don't know if he was in his bag or if he got high or if he clapped some cheeks. I don't know what. But that song was fire. Like everything else he does is gifted. It works for him. But yeah, in a nutshell, like he said, do what you do if you love it. You know, not everything is worth $1.
But also, though, if somebody like me tells you you suck, that doesn't mean you have to believe me.
That's also true. That is also true. People will say shit just to like, you know, get you down because they want to be doing better than what you are.
I may be right, but I may be right only for that moment. If I tell you suck and you stop, that means you wasn't confident in the first place. So if you don't have that confidence when you start out doing what you love to do, then me telling you suck really was telling you that you're not really meant to do this. So you need to stop.
Listen, you know, for me, my confidence level from a long time, even nowadays, you know, it wasn't where it should be. Dre, you can attest to this. Like, we've had long, drawn-out conversations. These conversations that, you know, were repetitive. Conversations that, you know, people still need to hear in today's society. And this is me dropping knowledge on you right now. The only person in your way, the only person that's really going to stop you from doing whatever the fuck you want to do, the only obstacle that's really there is not financially. It's not the other people in your life. It's you. That's it. There are going to be other people in your life that'll be your trials to see if you still have what it takes for you to get through it. You know, and it's all just muscle memory. Like, you get hurt, you get knocked down because someone says, this is something my mama taught me and everybody needs to hear this. The same way you take yes, you need to take no. Period. You have to take that. That you got to take it, man. Because, like, if you so used to saying yes, 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 you know how hard you will fall on your ass the moment you get that first no. My biggest issue was always expecting to get a no. But that never stopped me from writing. I just kept writing. I didn't stop fighting. I kept fighting. Like, You know what I mean? Like when I was in middle school, you know, a lot of people like I know a lot of my friends, you know, thought I wouldn't be doing certain things. I wouldn't have gotten better at certain things as I got older. I love skateboarding. I've been skateboarding for 10 years this past January. And that's a big accomplishment for me. The reason being is because I didn't catch up to my other friends. Like, and a lot of them, you know, they got sponsors. My little bro, he just turned 18. Has sponsors out the ass. Joel Glanville, that's my little bro. You will see his pro model someday. So you will see his pro model someday, along with a lot of my other young homies out here. He's 18 years old, and I remember when he was 13, he was a little kid. We used to call him little. This all goes back to, you know, having faith in yourself, and you know the only person being in your way is you. When I first met him, we used to call him little nigga because he was just that little nigga in the group that used to follow us. I swear to God. Matter of fact, I think I had just changed his contacts in my phone to Joel because I had him as little nigga for years. Like, and it's not like we didn't know his name. We just knew his name. He was just a little nigga. You know what I mean? Like the little gullible nigga, the little nigga that was getting better. The little kid. He went from little nigga to, oh, the kid nice, to, oh shit, this kid good, to, bro, fuck, he surpassed everybody. Like, he's that good. And one thing that kept him going, that wasn't the older folks. It wasn't us, you know. A lot of the people his age, you know. I'm not too much older than him, but like my generation of homies, like we looked up to the generation before us, and now they were looking up. Like Joel's generation was looking up to my era, and that just and it just crazy. It's just crazy to me because now I'm thinking about the kids that are going to be looking up to him. And like I said, I remember when he was 13, me and him were sitting at the spot called Triangle, and he was telling me how he wanted to get nice someday, and he wanted to catch up to everybody, and how he thought it would be cool to have sponsors. And I told him, listen, little nigga. Yes, I said little nigga. I'm like, listen, little nigga. If anybody sees what I see in you right now, your commitment to it, yo, they're going to start hitting you up. They're going to start bringing you places. You're going to start. He got a grip tape sponsor. Shout out Trophy Grip Tape. That's one of his. He was sponsored by OMT Skateboards, which is One More Try. He won a contest for the Harold Hunter Foundation in New York, I believe. He's been going to, I can't think of the park right now. He's been doing a lot of shit. I'm so proud of him. He just got on amateur skateboards out in New York. I got a couple homies that are on that team right now. Not pro. You know, like how you flowing people boards, like, you know, you just start getting on sponsors and shit. I'm proud of him. His work ethic, his drive. And I'm pretty sure, you know, there was people on his life that, you know, like, oh, you're not gonna get good at it, you just stop. Bullshit. If that's something you really like, if you really want, shoot for it. Not everybody's cut out for certain things. I never wanted to be a pro skateboarder. I did it because it kept me away from gangs. It kept me away from, wanted to keep me away from completely shitty relationships. There's a couple good ones. Skateboarding got me in a lot of trouble. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, it kept me out of worse trouble though. But the trouble I got into made memories and moments that I would never have gotten anywhere else. And that's just facts. And, you know, with all my friends, they're finding the stuff that they like to do. And they're well in their 20s now, from anywhere from like 22 to 28. Like they're all doing shit. You know, that's dope. And I'm proud of them. I'm happy for them. It was their drive. And I know a lot of them told them no, that you couldn't do this. Hell, I don't know. There are some things that, you know, it was just, you know, you have to do for yourself. And there are those, because of what their parents said or did to them, causing them to act like this or that. Now, for me, Dre, what have we been working on together? We've been working on a couple projects. We have a book that we're working on together, The Trouble with Girls. I'm happy to say I am on chapter 5 of that right now that I've been working on. It's been difficult, you know, trying to keep up to that. I'm working on another self piece. I call it the self portrait because it's about the females in my life that taught me certain things that I still see today. You know what I mean? It's a reflection of desire and a reflection of true self want. It's just a little reflection.
Speaking of such, I saw Dracula last night, right?
Shout out William Peace University.
Yeah, William Peace University, right? And like, because I had to film it for a project I was working on. It's gonna be it's an in-class project. I'm not putting it on any platforms or nothing. Don't try to get me Peace. I'm not using it for copyright stuff. Whoever else,
I got you.
Yeah. But just like when I saw Beauty and the Beast for the first time last year.
Yep.
I noticed like a lot of these old like plays and movies and TV shows have a lot of real life things that are in them, but they're made in kid form, so it'll be easily passed on and translated. Just what I got from Dracula, actually watching it tonight, is basically how relationships and deceitment and seduction can really ruin a home, and by other people that are not happy because they're lonely.
Right.
I don't know if anybody goes. The Peace probably doesn't listen to podcasts anyway, but
which y'all definitely should. So my Peace people out here, y'all know who Travis is, y'all know who Bear is. Y'all better get on it. And I don't mean listen to this one episode. I mean go back to that motherfucking first one, because you will be weak all the way up to this one. I can promise you that. You will laugh, you will bitch and complain. You'll be like, oh shit, that's dead ass facts. You'll be sounding like me in a minute. No, you won't. If you ever try to say dead ass facts like me, I'm going upside your head. I'm just saying. Forewarning you guys. Love you. But yeah, alleged. We're gonna write that word in small under our product, so you can't say we didn't say that, but we did. But
allegedly.
But yeah, back to Beauty and the Beast and Dracula rather.
Yeah, it's weird how good writing can come out in different types of characters.
Right.
Because you got the two women that are in love with, or so-called in love with their men. They're dealing with their issues, and their men has been captured by the other lustful, quote-unquote, demons or the women in the States. Anyway,
I hate you. I'm done.
Just trying to just getting their stuff together, and you see that it relates to stuff going on today. It's kind of hard for me to like wrap this point around, but
yeah, look, you guys, man, y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'm fucking with Dre too hard right now, bro. Like I know this thing is getting so bad, trying to be serious, but you know, after a whole rant, you know, you got to joke around a little bit. But go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm holding back. Okay.
Anyway, I'm just gonna say this. Dracula is relatable to how life goes on today, as all other older plays have been written and thought out and done already have actually relate to stuff that is done today in real life. Now, if you don't agree with that, do your research and actually watch it and see a few or read about a few, and you will notice that they have a lot of similarities of what's going on right now.
And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Nah, I can't do that. That's the whole copyright thing for WWDX. But y'all know what I mean. You know where I was going with that. 2 words for it. Anyway, speaking of musicals and old plays and stuff like that, that transcend into this generation in this current time, Lion King. You know,
I don't know if I ever seen that.
You haven't seen Lion King growing up?
I honestly don't know if I did. I can't remember if I've seen it.
But you forget, you're 22 years old. That movie is older than both of us.
But I don't know if I ever seen it.
Did you see the? You know what, Dre? There's a lot of things about Dre. Yeah, I don't know. He's a good guy. I kid you not. But you'd be surprised some of the shit that he will catch you off guard with. And I promise you guys are gonna find that out soon, in a good way. In a good way, I promise you that. In a good way. It's not like he beats his dick in the closet. It's a good. Wait till you hear what this motherfucker got in store. I know he's mad, but he's not going to edit this out. I promise you that. Maybe. He's still not inviting me back to this show. Ha 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 ha. Head ass. But, oh my God. He fucked around when he said he was going to have me as a guest on here tonight. I'm like, all right, you know, there's some shit we can talk about. But, But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Like Lion King, like I was just getting ready to say. I don't want to call him Childish Gambino right now.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover did his fucking thing with Beyonce. We don't got to talk about Beyonce. Beyonce, Queen Bee, we know who you are. I love you. Dreamgirls mama. Even in that, she bodied.
That's like Beyonce.
Hmm?
That is Beyonce in every role she's in.
Exactly. Like she bodies every Obsession. That was a fucking good one. And that wasn't even a musical. That was just a good fucking movie.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
What?
You don't know she's acting. That's Beyonce.
You know what? I believe that too. There's no acting with her. It's just like, no, this is just me on a Tuesday.
That's the point.
Yeah, and she's amazing. Donald Glover, he did his thing as Simba, and I can promise you this: I would have never gone to see that movie.
Sounded like Donald Glover.
Huh?
Sounded like Donald Glover.
What?
It sounded like Donald Glover.
Yeah. Yes. But like I was going to say, I would have never gone to that movie knowing James Earl Jones is still alive and they didn't put him in that movie for Mufasa. Simba. Do the right fucking thing, you little prick. His face. But no, like that entire movie, it illustrates, how, sometimes you have the path that you go down because of something that someone told you were, and you continue down that path just to end up back where you were supposed to be. Like, you're always going to end up where you are supposed to be. That's just how I feel. No matter how dark it is, like, you can end up going down a pretty fucked up direction that you should have never been on to begin with. But as long as you try and as long as you actually believe that you can, you will. I truly believe that. And Lion King is a good expression of that. Rent. No, we're not going to talk about Rent. I love that fucking Rent. I love that.
You know what we're going to do?
Much.
You know what we're going to do? You know
what we're going to do? What are we going to do, brother?
We're about to wrap this up.
No, we're not going to wrap it up.
Yes,
There's one thing I want to say.
We're going to wrap this up like a goddamn condom before you fuck a bitch. That's what we're about to do. Wrap that shit up.
Plug, I'm strong, bitch.
We wrapping it up. All right, this is the end of the
kids.
DZN podcast. My name is Dre, and if you want more of this hot,
wait, hold on, now, real quick, no, seriously, all seriousness, before I forget, I have to say this: Dre is an amazing person out there. Everybody, I want you guys to like go through your contact list. The people that you don't talk to anymore, just send them a word. Like, I don't care, like, unless there's a certain line you don't want to cross, don't cross it. I get that. Dre is one of those people, he's a good listener. And, there's times where he doesn't have to listen, where he actually does. And that makes a big difference. He's a hard fucking worker. Work ethic is strong. And, he's only going to keep getting better. And we have to be appreciative of those people. So, Dre, I'm saying thank you publicly on this podcast. And I really mean that. You're an amazing person, dude. Like, great spirit. You fucked me up recently with some shit you blew my mind about, and it was in a good way. So drop some knowledge on yourself right there, man. There you go. No, that's what I mean for like, we wrapping it up here tonight. I ranted and we talked it out.
You talked, I listened.
I talked, he listened. Even then, you see what I'm saying? Like, I talked, he listened. Like, I bitched, I fucking vented, ranted, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Certain things will be taken out, certain things will remain. That's just showbiz, baby. But Dre, go ahead and do your thing and get us out of here, man.
All right, man. If you do or don't know, this is the end of DZN Podcast. And if you love and appreciate and want to see us or hear us again, always know that we are available at DZN Podcast Network on YouTube, DZN Podcast on Twitter, DZN Podcast on Instagram, DZN Podcast on Facebook, DZN Podcast on Spotify, DZN Podcast on Apple Podcasts, DZN Podcast on Google Podcasts, Podbean, and everywhere else you get podcasts. If you want to get anything else you need from us, you want us to appear on the show, or you want us to talk about something you necessarily can't talk about yourself, send us an email at dznpodcast@gmail.com. want us to pull up to your own situation and do a show there, hit us up at dznpodcast@gmail.com or on social media, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff.
It's the motherfucking takeover, you heard?
And as you always remember, what she says is never true. It is a lie.
Stay black, brother. Big facts.
And when your homie says he's fucking a lot of bitches,
that motherfucker is lying. That virgin ass, little dick ass, fucking beating off in his closet ass, closeted being motherfucking ass.
Can I do this outro?
2 + 2. He's gonna do the outro. I love you guys. Thank you for having me. Dre, thank you so much for letting me fuck up your night. Later, guys.
And as always, remember, this is one of the best podcasts out.
Yes, sir.
DZN Podcast. My name is Dre. That was Travis. And we are out.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are currently standing.
I hate you. I so hate you.
More script. It is downtown Raleigh, North
Balls in the jaws, balls.
We are currently standing in Moore Square.
Hey.
Downtown Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah. Little bit. As a player.